Hello, this is the first devlog after 1 week of work for my payday FPS Heisting game. That is multiplayer as well, because that comes with the payday like. This week, what I did is I made the weapon system like 3 times over. First time I made it without any kind of networking whatsoever. Let me put this webcam on. Made it without any web networking whatsoever. Then I made it again with networking, but I didn't really understand the networking, so I took some time off streaming and worked it out myself, and now I understand how networking works, how ownership of things works. I still need to learn how to connect to different servers, like go get a list of them and stuff, but I suppose I'll do that next week, I think. I've got that on the list for next week. I also made this little dev map, I suppose, put a bunch of stuff threw around, made a few helping blueprints, just to act as spawner dummy, boom, mesh grid generator, so I can, I don't know, just help with minor things, I suppose. Doesn't really count, it's not that important. The main thing about this week was just getting a foundation down for how the player will interact with the world, because that's the pretty much the biggest group of blueprinting stuff is getting that workflow to get going. where you press a button on the player, it then goes out and does something on, well, whatever. Because I got the basic system down for it, so I can just come off this with a child blueprint, come off master interactable with a child blueprint, and anything from that is going to just work with the systems I've got. Same with the weapons system that I've got here. If you try to pick up any child of this, it's going to work out. And so a lot of what I did, like I said, I think, is just a setup. So next week I hope to have a bit more stuff in here. Yeah, and made this small little enemy that just follows you around. It's a dumb thing. That's all it is. It took me 2 seconds to make. So barely worth mentioning. I made this other map. Why have you opened the keyboard? There we go. So the map's just a very high level overview of what the eventual game world will be like. I'm not sure I mentioned it was going to be open world as well, but maybe I should have done that. So, if I can go faster. So, hopefully this will be the playable map area. There'll be a beach over here, some entertainment stuff for normal people, houses, industrial, the deep city stuff. Right here you'll see is just it's, I suppose, a template lockout thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all these BSPs with my own static meshes that I make, and once all this is like no BSP whatsoever, then I might go make another map or something and just keep doing that for a while until I eventually get to the point where I'm making a map and it's using 100% things that I've already made, and then at that point I'll start making actual locations, and then I suppose I'll be making more meshes after that. Yeah, another thing I need to do is, so let's not talk about what I need to do. Another thing I did in order to make meshes and stuff is I sold my old Radeon Vega 64 GPU for $430, which is coincidentally the exact amount you need to purchase a 1-year subscription for Maya, because I've tried to learn Blender, I can't. I've tried it a lot, I know I have, because $430 for a year is retarded. Yeah, and I shouldn't have to pay it, because I had the opportunity to buy the full version. I didn't do it. Should have done that years ago, like I did with the Adobe Master Suite. And Substance. Substance is good. I'm thinking I might pay the $200 for the Substance Painter 2021 because it's a perpetual license, I think, and I think it might be worth getting the update because this is, I'm pretty sure this is still a beta version of Substance that I've got here, 1 point whatever. It's very, it doesn't work with FBXs, for one. That's annoying. And, yeah, well, that's all I did, all I've done. Made a map, you play the map. It works in multiplayer. Literally some guys will come around here, they follow me around. They dynamically use the nav mesh. Anyway, thanks for watching.